Tom Ziegler with MMA on the Rise here at Charlotte, North Carolina at the Grady Cole Center. XFC 19 making its debut here in Charlotte for the Charlotte Showdown. Charlotte's best area MMA talent will be on display here tonight. We've got Kevin, the Master of Cool Forant, Keith, the Rockstar Richardson, Ricky, the Sniper Rainey. We got Joey El Dingo Loco Carroll. His brother Roger, the Leprechaun Carroll, will be headlining the card tonight. Stay tuned. It's going to be an exciting night of fight. Me and John are going to be walking around, checking backstage, talking to fighters, getting footage. Stay tuned to MMA on the Rise. This fight is brought to you by Any Lab Test Now. All the best fighters get their blood working. Any Lab Test Now.
Over 150 convenient locations. Spotter panels include HIV, hepatitis B and C.
Only $89. No doctor's orders needed.
In and out 15 minutes.
Fighting is in your blood. Make sure nothing else is.
£156. Forant. 155.2 pounds.
I'm Keith the Rockstar Richardson. While I'm laying in bed with your girlfriend, I'm watching MMA on the Rise.
We'll do 34 shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our main event of the evening, please welcome, in the welterweight division, Nikolai Curry, and his opponent. Please welcome, Roger Carroll. £169.4 pounds. Everybody, please remember, tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock sharp, we're here in this room for our second weigh-in. 13 pounds is the allowance. If you're over 13 pounds, you're going to deal with commission. Also, tomorrow evening, you must be at the arena no later than
El Dingo Loco. That means he's a crazy dog. Fighting tomorrow night, XFC 19, Charlotte Showdown. What's going on in your brain right now?
I'm just glad I got to eat. Finally got some food back in the system. The 145 is a very far cut for me from where I come from. I walk around about as heavy as my brother does. I'm excited. I'm not nervous because I've had a lot of fights. I've had more fights and more fights than most people in the cards.
Well, that's probably just with your brother.
Yeah, well, he talks a big game, but you know, little brother's smart, knows how to take control of the fight and everything.
So what do you know about your opponent and how's this fight going to lay out tomorrow?
Well, I knew that he was going to come in a little overweight. I knew that he's short, he's 5'5", and he likes to shoot on people's legs. I like to throw knees, I like to throw elbows, and I like to lock in submissions very tight. Most of my wins by submission or by arm bars, so I'm very, very, very well versed on the ground and submitting people and taking their arm bars.
Right on. Yeah, it's something that I noticed with you and your brother a lot of times when you post on Facebook and all over, you know, you're always referencing your mom.
Yeah, well, we lost our dad to cancer in 2002.
So did I. Me too, 2002.
And then I joined the Navy and I had to go through all that stuff alone. And I was in the Navy for 5 years. And then my grandpa had cancer and he passed away. My grandma has bone cancer, she's fighting it. And my mom, we just found out a couple weeks ago that she had cervical cancer. So she's stronger than both of us put together. She's actually going through all of it and going through the chemo and the radiation. And they're saying it's helping and everything's going good. So the harder she works, I know that she's gonna pull through. And I told her, I was like, Mom, this fight's for you. We're both gonna have our hands at the end, regardless. I'm going in there and winning, and you're going through what you're going through, and you're gonna win.
Right on. Well,
She's a very big driving force for me.
well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad for you, man. You just keep fighting for it. It's Joe Carroll right here. Him and his brother Roger Carroll fighting tomorrow night, XFC 19 Charlotte Showdown. They're a couple of wild, crazy, a little tiny, but when it gets time and they step in the cage, these guys are no joke.
Appreciate this.
Yeah, man.
He never takes the glasses off.
He takes the glasses off the fight and puts it back on.
Hi, I'm Felice Herrig, and when I'm not knocking people out or tapping them out or making sock monkeys, I'm watching MMA on the Rise.
Hey, I'm Notorious Noel. When I'm not fighting, I'm watching MMA on the Rise and possibly eating cookies as well.
I'm here with Roger the Leprechaun Carroll. He's been moved up to main event status on XFC 19 Charlotte Showdown. Roger, man, how you feeling?
Feeling great, man. Ready to punch the fire in the face.
Well, then I'm going to get out of the picture so you don't drop me. But no, seriously, your main event, your live TV tomorrow night, it's a big deal, man, because you were originally set up to start the night against Nick Newell. You got to be moved up to main event. I mean, what's going on in your head?
Man, it's awesome. It's awesome to be put on that kind of platform and step up and be able to make the show successful.
Well, it's your hometown. This is like your backyard, man. So you're going to give the fans a show? Because I know that the buzz around here in Charlotte right now about you and your brother fighting on this card and everything in Charlotte, the biggest card ever in Charlotte.
Yeah, it's definitely, we definitely had a good name for ourselves around here. We're going to just continue. This is all in town.
Yeah, now you were telling me earlier today when you were interviewing with Access TV that you said the line that if I didn't learn it, it was going to get done to me. What were you referencing? See that? See what happened when fighters go to weigh-in, they interview before weigh-in, they say stuff and then they don't remember.
It was a great line.
You were talking about your training.
Okay.
And you said you started when you were 8, your brother was 10,
Yeah.
and you said if you didn't learn it, you were going to have it done to him.
Oh, yeah. Basically, back in the day, if my brother didn't start training with me, he's going to get his butt kicked all the time. So he had to be man up or sit down.
Now your brother, where is that local? Where is that wrestler? Come here. I got Joe Carroll over here. Now Joe Carroll told us in the interview that he used to let you do things to him on his birthday. So he told us you lit him on fire, or you lit the table on fire, threw him through a table, threw him off the roof. Are you guys making this stuff for TV, or is this some real stuff?
No, this is real stuff. Real stuff. My mom, we had to buy our mom a whole new kitchen set. We went to town on every
Sheet painted like you were a wrestler.
everything. We did it all. We pushed our bodies to the limit.
Now,
We fought each other in a match too.
He won on his graduation.
but you know, it's funny, when they were being interviewed today with Access TV, Roger said he always beats him up. Joe said he's the smart one.
I got such a
Does that make you the smart one? Do you agree that he's smarter than you?
yes.
And you agree that he can kick your butt?
Yes, but I don't look at it.
Wow. Well, I know the Carroll brothers are here. They're in Charlotte. It's their backyard. They're ready to fight. XFC 19 Charlotte Showdown. Live on Access TV tomorrow night from the Grady Cole Center. Don't miss it.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and we're at the XFC, and you're watching MMA on the Rise.
I'm TJ from the XFC. We're on MMA on the Rise.
What's up, buddy? Oh my God! It's XFC 19 Charlotte Showdown. That's what I'm talking about, baby. The best MMA, only from the XFC.
I'm Corey Hill, and when I'm not knocking people out, I'm watching MMA on the Rise.
Tom Ziegler with MMA on the Rise. I'm here at XFC 19 in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here with me is Johnny Buck Nasty Buck. He'll be taking on Ricky the Sniper Rainey tonight. How you feeling, John?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Good weight cut. Full training camp this time. Last fight I was more concentrated on getting the weight cut down. This time I had a full training camp. Healthy the entire time, so I'm pretty happy with it so far.
Excellent, excellent. Now, I know a lot of Charlotte fans in this area are very interested in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
You got pretty much a classic striker versus grappler matchup. Your catch wrestling versus his boxing, big right hand. Obviously, game plan.
Absolutely. Well, hand movement takedown. Same game plan work for every fight. It's nothing special. I really don't change my game plan for a fight. I just kind of tweak it for each fighter. We know his strengths. He's got a good right hand, but his weakness is flagrantly wrestling. So I definitely If he goes to ground, that's where he's going to stay. So that's what we're looking to do.
All right. Now we know John also has a heavy beard. He can take some shots and has some powerful punch of his own. So we'll be looking forward to that. You stay tuned to MMA on the Rise. Tom Ziegler here with MMA on the Rise. We're here backstage pre-fight with Simona Sokopova. I apologize. I knew I was going to mess that up. Tonight she'll be fighting on the XFC 19 card. Exciting for that. Now you're coming into the cage 2-0. You got 2 big TKO wins, and you're going to be fighting Felice Herrig, who is an XFC veteran. Tell me a little bit about that matchup and what you're planning on doing.
I don't know how to talk about my plans. Well, I'm excited about this fight, as Felice has got kind of name here. It's my first time I'm fighting in the US, so it's a great experience.
Definitely.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we're definitely happy to have you. I know you're going to put on a great show.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight.
I hope I will entertain.
All right.
This evening.
Stay tuned to MMA on the Rise. Tom Ziegler with MMA on the Rise here backstage pre-fight with Joe Elmore. Will be taking on Kevin the Master of Cool Forant, who's the local favorite here tonight. Joe, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good.
Excellent. Tell me a little bit about how your camp went. What you may see as an advantage or weakness that you may have over Kevin.
You know, I kind of go into every fight with the same game plan. You know, be 98% effective on the ground, whether it's grappling, wrestling, striking. I know he doesn't have as much experience as I do. I mean, I was 10-0 as an amateur, 6-4 as a pro. I know the record's kind of almost 50-50, but I fought some world-class guys from UFC, Diego Saraiva, Stephen Ledbetter from Roy Singer's camp. He's got some good guys, man. I've lost to really tough opponents. It's been a chance to evolve in my game. I just don't think he's going to be able to handle my pressure and my size. Weighed in at 156 yesterday, man. I'm weighing like 178 right now. So I'm going to be a big guy for him to fight and handle. I'm taking pretty serious. I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to pour action on him, man. Heavy hands, good grappling, and see what he's got.
Yeah, well, it's a big stage, big event here in Charlotte. I know Joe's going to bring it tonight, and I'm certain that Kevin will as well. Looking forward to a great fight. Joe, thanks for being on here.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned to MMA on the Rise.
Charlie Vivas, you're watching MMA on the Rise.
Jeff Barrington, you're watching MMA on the Rise.
This is Kevin Forant, and when I'm not giving you the best play-by-play for MMA on the Rise, I'm fighting with the XFC. Thank you for watching MMA on the Rise.
I'm Jason Hicks, and you're watching MMA on the Rise. Young Dingo Loco Carroll. And we're here at the XFC in Charlotte.
We're here with a very excited Charlie Carlos Vivas making his professional debut at XFC 19 here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Outstanding performance, first round knockout.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
How do you feel, brother?
I feel great. I just did a good job of following instructions with my coaches. I kept hearing him say, zero in and throw which is kind of like our code for throwing a straight right. So I tried to set him up with a straight right and let go of that right kick. And luckily I got it.
Yes, sir.
I got a nice side kick on it.
You sure did. You sure did. And our Coach James here with us, cutting the tape off of Charlie now. Very patient with your striking, very calm, waiting for your opportunities, using good angles, using good footwork when he tried to explode on you. Well done, sir.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Now, what did you see? I mean, he looked wobbled a couple times in the fight. He definitely didn't like the leg kicks. So what did you see when you decided to go for the finish?
Well, I had thrown a couple of right kicks to the leg, and I saw that he was starting to bite for him, to start to block him. So I tried to throw that a push kick to the chin, and I'm not sure if I caught him or if I hit him with the elbow. I felt that I hit something, but his hand might have been up here, so I wasn't sure if it landed flush. So I kind of kept trying to go to that kick to see if I could get him biting for it. And after a while, I saw him drop his hands, so I faked the low kick and just went straight to the head, and luckily it landed hard enough to bruise my shin up.
Well, congratulations, Charlie Vivas,
Thank you
on
so
your
much.
professional debut win in a big venue. We're going to see a lot more from you. You're an outstanding fighter.
I appreciate it.
Stay tuned to MMA on the Rise.
I'm Lawson McClure. You're watching MMA on the Rise.